Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah. Want to be about to start hope everybody's doing it. Weekend. Hope everybody holiday shopping, whatever you gonna do. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my members who stuck by my side. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. Shout out, shout out to my real deep funny antics. Yeah, y'all cool with me though. Yeah. This is how we do it. Y'all, we are back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to all my folks who watches this channel right here. Now close that stream door and start letting all them flies up in here. Yes. 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 Please do. Please. Y'all, this is for entertainment purposes, commenting purposes. Yes. Yes. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it's for. Y'all, Kenneka Jenkins attacking the YouTubers. Kenneka Jenkins is attacking the YouTubers. And you know one thing I like about me is my opinion and not necessarily facts. That's what I like about me. I keep it real. I keep it funny acting, but I keep it real. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Kenneka Jenkins got the YouTubers attacking him because of her mama. Mama, y'all better leave Kenneka Jenkins' mama alone. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Y'all, another year about to come in, y'all. Let me tell you something, y'all, about me. People's opinion is their opinion. And that's one thing I never try to do is people say what they want to say. That's something that I could never change. I'm not gonna even box against that. I'm not, people can say what they want to say. You can't control it's so many people in Kenneka Jenkins space that has Kenneka is attacking them because of her mother, regardless of what a mama go through. Their kids gonna still love their moms. It's something about that connection right there, y'all. See, I'll never come in and say something that you want me to say. No, I'm not. Now, Kenneka Jenkins is attacking the YouTubers. Now, see, it used to be the mom attacking the YouTubers. See, y'all got to realize that this second time around, Y'all heard that song. I can't think of who sang that. Second time around. I don't know who sang that. I can't remember who sang that. The first time around on anything you do in life is going to be different than the first time around. But it's supposed to, don't it, y'all? It's supposed to. The second time is supposed to be different than the first time around, okay? Huh? I don't care if you win a boxing match. The first boxing match is not supposed to be like that. The second boxing match is not supposed to be like the first boxing match. Nothing you do the first time supposed to be like that the second time. See, the first time teaches you and prepare you for what? The second go round. See, it's Kenneka Jenkins' time. It's her turn. Nothing is to be said about who Kenneka going to attack. You know what I mean? Kenneka is attacking the YouTubers. Yes. She's attacking the YouTubers. She in a peaceful place. She misses her mother. But she there with her mom. But it's amazing how when a person don't agree with you about what's going on in the Kenneka Jenkins community, how you act a fool. It's amazing how when things don't go your way, you tend to attack people because things don't go your way. Things ain't gonna go your way. See, Kenneka watching y'all. Kenneka watching, just like God is. They watching down above, looking at y'all. Looking at you fussing about something that you ain't got no control of. Now, you know, some people, you got to see the community is getting it all wrong. The community is getting it all wrong. That's something that you ain't gonna get from me. I ain't about to do all that fussing, hooping and hollering. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But see, back in the days, back in the days, and start trying to act like some of y'all from the 20s. Back in the days, it been times. See, I was looking at watching YouTube before some of y'all. Some of y'all wet behind the ears. I was watching YouTube when they had the days of our lives. All my children, young and the restless, the shadow, Price is Right. I was around during that time. Y'all don't know nothing about them channels. Y'all don't know nothing about that stuff I'm talking about. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know nothing about them channels. See, I was watching it. So I would leave Young and the Restless. Now I would leave. Let me tell you. Let me see what Pep. See back in the day we watched things differently. I'm talking about. I used to watch. Let me see who I used to watch. Erdem Bewitched. See, it was a pattern. The way we live now. See, this millennium, this ain't hitting on. I can't say what I want to say. This new millennium, y'all ain't hitting on nothing. Y'all need to go back a little bit. Y'all need to go back. Y'all need to take it back a little bit. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. Y'all too ahead of yourself and you don't know what you're doing. See, you're playing with something you ain't got you don't know what you're playing with. See, one thing y'all don't understand about the YouTube it's supposed to be an entertainment and an educational, commenting, criticism space. Listen, the first word came out of my mouth was entertainment. So this is what I used to watch first. The news early in the morning. Bewitched. Price is Right. And then the soap operas came on. Y'all don't know about All My Children, Young and the Restless, Dark Shadow, and all them good old shows. Y'all went around. Y'all don't know. That was the pattern. Then you come over on YouTube, since YouTube so new to y'all. Then I came over to YouTube and watched the YouTube stories. See, that's what y'all don't understand about the crypto and the digital digital mechanism. Y'all don't know. It's new to y'all, but it's old to me. YouTube used to have YouTube stories. They were like a soap opera to me. Well, I got on the soap opera, and I call it soap opera. That's why I named one of my daughter off of All My Children, Erica. And I got her middle name off of Price is Right. The Canberra Yashika. Yashika or Yashika. See, them the real deals back in the days. I don't care what y'all say about older people, but we live real back then. Ain't in this mess that goes on now. Y'all too sensitive. You say something, you just cry. Yeah, it's too sensitive. See, YouTube had YouTube storylines. And I used to love it. That's who Teresa's story, not Teresa, but Kenneka's story. Kenneka things seemed like to me. But it went left. See, Kenneka the battle is hers now. Because you got a lot of people hand on the remote controller. See, if you don't understand what I'm saying, that means that you ain't got the kind of knowledge that I have. You got to have what's she talking about? You got to have change, mind changing. When people speak, it's up to you to catch on to what they saying. I ain't coming nowhere straight to y'all, that straight. You're going to have to figure it out. You have to figure it out. Y'all want folks y'all don't read. You don't want to read. You don't want to research. You want people to sit there and give it to you straight out the point, and that's something that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do that. Now, the bottom line is, it's Kenneka's turn. Been 8 years. It's Kenneka's turn. It's Irene's turn. It's Monifa's turn. It's Maya's turn. It's their turn. It's Miss Teresa's turn. It's our turn. It ain't your turn no more. And what some people that Kenneka is attacking can't handle what is being said. So the message that they are passing through is a mind setting that they have. That is no challenge. That is not a challenge. That's not a debate. That is a figure of speech when it comes down to Kenneka Jenkins attacking YouTubers. Kenneka wouldn't want to see YouTuber attack YouTubers. But when y'all, there are YouTubers out there, content creators, who think they know everything about the Kenneka Jenkins case. They think they know everything. They are so much the right and so much the wrong. They so Mrs. Right. They so Mrs. Wrong. It is misunderstanding and misinterpretive. But everybody has their opinion. But when it comes down to, see, a lot of people like drama. A lot of people like drama. A lot of people messy. I don't know why my people like that. They so messy. They messy. They are so messy. They say things they don't know what they're talking about. And they don't want you. See, I'm going to tell you, I love it when I see that you know I'm telling the truth. There's a difference between attacking and speaking your opinion respectfully. Kenneka Jenkins is walking the people through a place where didn't nothing happen to her. They taking the focus off of what happened and putting the focus on what didn't happen. And when they hear somebody new say something, they get upset. They get upset with you. They get upset with me. They get upset with the chat. They get upset with people because people know you don't know what you're talking about. People know it. Kenneka got a message. She said, leave my mama alone. The mama is not the one. That's what Kenneka said, y'all. And I always told y'all, I ain't no psychic, but I can sure goddamn be one. I ain't about to mess with that stuff. But anywho, Kenneka said, leave my mama alone. She ain't the one y'all need to be trying to attack. Y'all got to figure out why I'm in the freezer. Got to figure out why I'm in the freezer. Why am I in the freezer? So if y'all ain't figured out why I'm in the freezer, why did they find why did they find me in the freezer without a camera? That's what she wants y'all to focus on. That's what Kenneka wants y'all to focus on. She want to know why she couldn't get out that freezer. She want to know why her one shoe off. She want to know why her foot is looking the way it's looking. She want to know why that happened to her like that. That's what Kenneka wants y'all to focus on. Y'all missing the point. Y'all want to argue. Now, I can see some women, how some women feel about another woman. I understand that because they sick and tired of looking at the same thing happening right now over and over again. Now, when a woman get a certain age, she can do what she want to do. You can't make a woman got to do what a woman got to do. Okay? That's almost like a man got to put food on his table for his family. But when a single woman got to do what she got to do, or a single woman got to do what she got to do, ain't none of your business. How she did it, why she did it, and what she did. Challenge is not what's going on in the Kenneka Jenkins case. It should be no challenge. It should be a thought process of, did anything happen that like y'all thought that it happened to Kenneka? This ain't never happened true enough in the world unless somebody did it. So it is kept. Kenneka wants y'all to figure that out. Kenneka wants y'all to focus on, hey, Pooh. Kenneka want y'all to focus on why did I walk in the freezer and I couldn't come back out the freezer? She don't want y'all to debate, fuss about no battling against going to YouTube, going against another YouTuber and stuff. All that messy old folk stuff. I mean, act your age. Don't wait till you get my age and close to my age and then start acting a fool. Let's figure things out. Not being messy. Figure out. If you've been living in this world, you have seen people who work in freezers been that door, if it don't lock, you can get out of it. The main focus should the Kenneka wants y'all to focus on is she went in and she didn't go out. But she went in that restroom and she came out the restroom. That was Kenneka people who need their glasses wiped out like mine. Kenneka went in the bathroom and she walked out the bathroom. Kenneka went in the freezer, in a double freezer. But she didn't walk back out the same way she came in. Why not? Why not? Because when she walked through the kitchen, she looked all right to me, unless y'all showing us a video that don't make sense. So Kenneka wants y'all, instead of attacking one another, Kenneka wants y'all to put y'all energy and y'all focus on why these people hasn't been arrested. Why these people accidentally locked me in the freezer. Why did they check the freezer before they close the freezer? Why am I in the freezer? That's where you need to be focused at. The setup. Not what this everybody got their opinion. Everybody got their opinion, but Kenneka wants y'all, why y'all attacking one another? Just because somebody making their own opinion? She don't want y'all to focus on that. And that's one thing I don't deal with is messy folks. Messy people. But I do deal with people, that speak their own opinion. Everybody have their own opinion. Everybody see a picture different. If we all saw the same picture, then we won't have nothing to work with. Just because people don't see things the way you see it, that's wrong for you to try to. Why are you challenging them? Why you challenge? That's what they think. I'm glad I like to see people think. Kenneka wants y'all to think. Especially for those who think she didn't die the way they think she died. She never stepped foot in the Crown Plaza. That's what she want y'all to think. The second time around, she wanted trying to get y'all to understand that on a video that was her walking that hall. Only thing we saw was what we saw on the news. That's Kenneka Jenkins. Now, a lot of people, Kenneka wants y'all to stop saying she didn't step foot in the Crown Plaza. Y'all saw the truth, and y'all still don't believe that was. Y'all still don't believe that was Kenneka on the video. Now, I don't know what to say to you. A lot of y'all say she never stepped feet. Not foot, but feet, because you got to have two to walk through there. She never stepped a feet in Crown Plaza. I ain't got time to be arguing with you with that right there. I'm not about to argue with nobody about she wasn't in that Crown Plaza, because she was. I got a problem. I ain't about to argue with you about that. You saw her in Crown Plaza. How in the hell do you think she got up to the hotel? Flew a plane? Y'all don't know nothing about Bewitch and I Dream of Jeannie. Blink, popped her fingers. How in the heck do you think she got up there to the hotel room in 926? She walked. So that means she had to walk the hall to get to the elevator. Get out the elevator, came upstairs, and walked to the room. So why are y'all still in y'all mental mind state of being, distracting the people with wrong information? That she never stepped feet. She never stepped a feet in Crown Plaza. Kenneka challenge y'all. Kenneka challenge y'all on it. Kenneka attacking y'all because you're putting out misinformation. She would never at the Crown Plaza. I ain't gonna argue with you because I seen her at Crown. I saw her at Crown Plaza. Kenneka, I'm on your side, baby. I'm on your side. You was at the Crown Plaza. That's why the mama sued the folks. Now, mama said, didn't nothing happen. Didn't nobody do nothing to my baby. So that telling me that she believed that she walked in the what? Freezer. But the mama saying she know. See, argue that what Kenneka wants y'all to argue about. Y'all arguing about something that you can't fix. You trying to argue about something you can't fix. A woman got every right to speak down on a woman she want to, but that's the way she hurt. She's sick of the stuff like that. She hurt to seeing the same old thing. You know, you don't know what people been through. But that ain't the point. Kenneka want if you want to Kenneka attacking the ones who sent up there making a lie. She never walked the hall round. How the heck did she get up to room 926? She had to walk the hall to get to room 926. To be it get in the freezer, right? What get in the freezer? You seen her walk into the freezer. What? What's the wrong? What's the problem? What's the problem? Now, how did you think she died? Ain't nobody gonna argue with nobody. That lady didn't have to take that girl to no Crown Plaza. If y'all want to say she sacrificed her daughter, she didn't have to go to the Crown Plaza. Could have did that in an apartment. Could have did that outside. They could have did that somewhere. They had to drive way over there to Crown Plaza. Kenneka is attacking YouTubers, y'all, because she trying to straighten them out. She did walk the hall to get up to the room. She was in it. She did had to walk. You saw with your own eyes. She came in the hotel with her what? How in the world you gonna talk about Kenneka Jenkins case and say what she didn't do and you saw her there? How? How are you gonna say how y'all don't want to hear it? Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all just want somebody to tell a lie and fake with you. I ain't gonna go there with you because you don't make sense. Why should I argue with you if you're gonna say Kenneka did not walk the hall? She that was her got out the elevator. How are you gonna sit there and say when she got out the elevator? Went at 926, she was at a party in room 926. She was on the 11th floor. How the world you gonna talk about Kenneka Jenkins case and you just told the people that she didn't come in Crown Plaza? How? How you gonna talk about Kenneka Jenkins with them what is it, mix match ideas? How? How can you talk about Kenneka Jenkins case saying that she never came to the hotel? Well, who was that girl? How are you talking about Kenneka Jenkins? Why are you showing pictures to the people of Kenneka Jenkins in the freezer? And you just said that she didn't walk the hotel. She didn't walk in the freezer. They put her in the freezer. If they put her in the freezer, well, you know what? They could have set her outside the freezer and put her in the freezer. Well, how you gonna say she didn't walk the hall? She had to walk the hall. She was walking the hall when we seen her. It was her. It was Maya. I guess that was Monifa, and that was Bree. They all four was in Kenneka Jenkins' car, walking up the hallway. Who do you think them people is walking up that hallway? Who? Why y'all saying that Kenneka never did come in the Crown Plaza, and y'all saw her walking the hall, and y'all saw her at the party? That mama said she was at the party. This sister said she was at the party. People said she was at the party. So she had to step foot in Crown Plaza. What wrong with y'all? It's from Kenneka, boy. Trying to help you, Kenneka. Trying to help you, Kenneka. I know you keep on messing with me, Kenneka. You keep on coming to get me. Kenneka know I ain't about to argue with you. Kenneka know I ain't about to argue with you. Now, my thing is about this Kenneka Jenkins case is why is how How is my question is, and this is what people think. Now I don't drink before, but like I said, when you take a medication and drink it, it's gonna make you feel different. But my thing is that's too much walking. You got we seen a walk in the kitchen. We seen from our own eyes. Now y'all saying that the news footage is lying. It's so bad. It's so sad when you just used to your own lie. It's bad when you used to your own. Some people so used to their own lie, y'all. Have y'all ever seen them ever pay attention to a person just lying? And you hearing them, you be like, I'm gonna let them have this. I'm just gonna shut up. They just lying. They want they want to argue with a lie. You can't argue with a lie. You can't argue with a lie. You can't. They just so used to winning with their own lie. They lie until they lie can perfectly lie. And that's where I couldn't listen to a lot of YouTube because I said something mentally going on right there. Because how come you gonna say that look at the floors? The floors, look at the what's the name? I've been ready to say the traveling in. I'm thinking about Nazaires. Look at the double tree floors and look at Crown Plaza floors. They are two different floors. They are. They two different hotels. They are. Where y'all get that thought from? Now I remember back then. It was said that she didn't die the way y'all think she died. And so I said, well, if she didn't die the way we thought she died, that mean that we. What you mean by that? Because we going by what you say. Kenneka didn't die the way y'all think she died. How did she die? If that wasn't Kenneka, who was it in the freezer? So this is what you saying is that wasn't Kenneka in the freezer. Is that's what you're saying? Could you contradicting a lot of things that you're saying? So if the Kenneka didn't die the way we thought she died, so y'all saying that really that wasn't Kenneka who froze solid in the freezer. That wasn't Kenneka who was walking the hall. So what are y'all saying? Why is it mind setting like that? Why is the mind? That's what you need to focus on instead of trying to fuss about nothing. This is something that needs to be talked about because we still ain't seen that girl walk in that freezer. They said that was Kenneka. That what the news said. Now y'all call news a lie. Andrew Home lying about her seeing her walk in the freezer. Well, he said she walked in. He did say he seen a video of her walking in the freezer. Let's if you want to argue right there. Argue at that point right there. How? Why she get way down there? Was she sleepwalking? Why are we looking at her? That don't hurt nobody, y'all. If you got daughters and granddaughters, sisters, just imagine that's your sister walking that hallway. And the sister told you that she was at the party. I don't care if they was at the party or not. I'm still trying to focus on Kenneka. Y'all taking y'all focus off of Kenneka and focusing on what everybody else is doing. What Kenneka is the focus. And it hasn't been solved. Y'all made Kenneka sound like she ain't even real. Y'all will make Kenneka seem like she ain't real. She ain't real. Let's start over. Because you know why you gonna start over? Because there was no justice. And it hasn't been peaceful. And it's not gonna be justice and it's not gonna be peace. And we're gonna always continue to talk about Kenneka because it wasn't justice. Because a lot of things that I don't care if it's 20 years from here. Did we dare let that girl rest? She ain't resting. That's Kenneka talking. Cause somebody gonna spill the bean that they was in that hotel. Somebody gonna spill the bean. They was there. They was there. Now the focus on I like the interest of the video. They proved to y'all that she was in the Crown Plaza walking with her feet. Then you seen videos of her at the party. It's also in the statement. She was at the party. She was walking. It was a situation where she walked upstairs. All the stuff that was said about Kenneka, I don't believe nothing. I believe the video that the sister said that was Kenneka said that was Kenneka the one who came up to the door and said somebody knocking on the door. But the strange thing to me was that why Kenneka ain't that big. Well, the thing is that was her who came to the door. Why did Kenneka thought that it was so important for her to answer that door and there was some girls in the restroom looking at her? Why they ain't open the door? Why they ain't open the door? That's what the sister said. That was Kenneka. That's what the sister said. That's what the sister said. That was Kenneka who came to the door. When somebody knocked on the door. If she heard somebody knock on that door, it wasn't nothing wrong with her. Well, don't y'all think so? If she wasn't in TY Live, when did y'all say that was her standing there? Then y'all said that was her standing right there when the girl went past her. Looked like she stooped down. And y'all saying that she stooped down and got a cup out the floor and picked it up. But ain't that Kenneka? Isn't that TY Live? Why y'all saying stuff? Why y'all saying stuff? Why y'all saying that she wasn't in TY Live? And the girl came out of her bathroom. They said, "What you about to do with that cup?" "I'm about to give it to that girl over there." She didn't give it to Kenneka. But ain't that TY Live? Why y'all saying that? Why y'all misleading the people? Say she wasn't in TY Live. Why y'all playing mind game with these people? Manipulating the videos. Why though? Confusion. And be sounding so honest and like you're telling the truth. Why? For all the people in Crown Plaza, Kenneka Jenkins, she don't be in Kenneka Jenkins, she don't be in Kenneka Martin. Well, Kenneka made a fun mockery out of Kenneka Martin when she was sitting. I heard out her own mouth when she and Maya were laying on the sofa, bed, whatever they own. Who recorded it? Don't y'all be asking yourself who recording that? Who recorded? Who recorded it? When Kenneka said, she said, Maya, they talking about who Kenneka Martin. Y'all heard Kenneka say that. Who is feminine? Who feminine scenes? Who are videoing these girls saying what they saying? Who doing y'all that don't y'all ain't never ask yourself who videoing everything? Somebody video them girls. Somebody video and put clips together. Y'all ain't think about that? Or what y'all saying that everything that we record in our phone is still in our phone? What we recording, what we plotting, what we fixing up stuff, all of them sitting in the car, who is recording this stuff? That don't bother y'all who doing the recording? It always bother me who's doing the recording. A clip from every scene. And I never forget Monifa's boyfriend. What was that word that her ex-boyfriend? What was that word he was saying? I got away from you. What he used to say, uh that when he was walking away, what that word he was saying, he kept on saying da 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 da. He had a little word he used to say all the time, her ex-boyfriend. They thought he did something to Kenneka. Y'all pointed, you know what, Kenneka Jenkins situation put a lot of people's life in jeopardy. Y'all ain't worrying about them people who lives was in, you know, wasn't in a healthy situation because y'all still making up stuff. Y'all still making up stuff. Don't y'all know that can get a person hurt? That's what happened in Kenneka Jenkins' case. False misinformation out there took a lot of people's life because y'all lied on them people. That's a lawsuit. Where they mamas? I don't care if my son 21, 22, 19, that's still my child. It's so much at that time. It's a lot. They were even looking like each other. Look-alike. We in Kenneka Jenkins' case, y'all, is so much else you could be doing besides fussing. Figure it out. We don't want to figure out how she walked from A to get to B. How? Why? How did Kenneka get screwed up in the mix Did she pass? Did she die in the freezer? Or they found in the freezer? See, what did I say confused to y'all? I said, did she die in the freezer? They found her in the freezer? I said two different things, die and found. See, y'all got to watch the word that people are using to engage your mind in the universe where it don't even supposed to be. Focus on the truth, the truth, the truth. People don't believe the truth for some reason. Like how that devil know he be devil. Guess what? You winning now with some people, but you ain't never win with me. Cause when that time come, I'm bring my popcorn with me. I mean, me and when I'm going up there with God, when He come pick me, I'm gonna have some popcorn with me. I'm saying, hold up, I want to throw some popcorn. So come take me, come pick me up. Don't run to me then. Imagine, yeah, who is recording everything? Who is recording? Who got rich off of Kenneka Jenkins case? Some people got rich, y'all didn't even know it. The writer, the producer, they got rich. See, you can make a documentary. A documentary, you can make one of those. The videos, as long as it came out the new clip, you okay. You can use that if it come out the news. Kenneka is attacking y'all because y'all focusing on the wrong thing. Focus on how did I really die? Why are people? Why it the who recording everything? Why did she take the direction? Let's act like she slept walk. She slept walk. Just imagine the toxicology report. It told y'all. And Miss Teresa stuck with her word. She said, didn't nothing happen to my daughter. She said that now. She says they found in the freezer. But she started to say, I can't say what she thought started to say. I thought she was gonna say a hospital. What she gonna say? The hotel. What she was gonna say, but she said it. So why is a picture of Kenneka all on the internet with her? That don't look like the same girl who laying on that what y'all call it? On them old folks sheet, uh with her hair like that. Why? She laying down there. Y'all don't stole the girl wig. Y'all don't stole the girl weave out of there. Her whole soul. Well, did she have it sold? Where did she have it glued in? Why are we watching, looking at a picture of that girl like that? Who is the cameraman or the camera woman to audacity to want people to see that girl, see that young lady like that? Why? And around her mouth look like scratches, like she put up a fight. That's what her sister said. See, y'all focus need to go back to focus. Y'all can solve the Kenneka Jenkins case if y'all stay focused on the importance of the case. But y'all focusing on something that you ain't got no control of. Focus on what I'm talking about. But something that y'all don't understand, some you don't know. Some people do buy a grave site. Some people cremate, but they still buy a grave. People do stuff different. Why? I don't know. If I were cremating, then you'd be sitting right on my chimney. I got a little my mama over here on my dresser in a little vase. Y'all call it something else, but I don't know what they call it. I didn't know she in it. And then y'all said she was cremated. Y'all said it. Then y'all said she was buried. Y'all seen the cast go down. That was a fake cast. Then when she bought the cast go down in the ground, y'all trying to say that's not a real casket. Then yeah, it's so much to focus on the Kenneka Jenkins case besides fussing. Besides fussing. Let's figure this thing out, y'all. Y'all don't stop thinking. Y'all have stopped thinking, and I'm still where I'm stuck at when I left the case. I didn't never leave the case. I'm stuck. That's why I used to put awareness on it because I'm a mother and I'm used to caring about other folks' children beside mine. I'm gonna care about. I was just one of the blessed women on the earth that God sent me from above to care about your child, even though you don't want me to care. But I gonna care anyway. Can't be fake with God and care about what happened to Kenneka. Go back to finding out. Y'all got with so much y'all can talk about besides fussing. And what I want to say. What I wanna say. What I say about people opinion? What word I want to say? Because I never been there. I was trained. I was trained to use strategies. Okay. I always trained to put the focus on the focus. We so used to telling on somebody else, but we ain't told on ourselves. I always been a telltale coming up. They used to call me the tape recorder. You always telling mom on us, my telltale. I used to be one of the girls, used to take names sometime. I used to be some of the girls that got a pat on my hand with the ruler. We used to get a whipping with the ruler from a teacher. Used to hit our hand with a ruler. The principal can whip your butt with a belt. Them the days I came from. I love to talk and laugh. Knowing you better not put my name on. Why you put my name on that board? Now I'm gonna get a whooping when the teacher come in. You had to put my hand on my mouth because they know I'm gonna laugh. Somebody gonna do something silly and I'm gonna laugh. Took her acting class, took her to court. But look, let's stay focused on how did they unthaw Kenneka body out. But when the older days though, they don't know what I'm talking about. They wouldn't believe the days that we had. That's why we're disciplined like we are now. People wouldn't believe the days when we didn't put each other in no freezer. We were playing hide and go seek. When y'all play hide and go seek, you may not even see the person no more. But when we would play hide and go seek, you got to run to the tree. I seen these folks playing hide and go seek in their house and they shot the boy. We ain't used to that, y'all. We made up games. We made up. We was in games, but we was in clubs. Y'all called it a game. Y'all called it a gang, but we called it a club. See, we had clubs and we made up stuff. We danced. It's almost like the Little Rascals when they had the talent show. We were making up talent show, making little money, selling juices and doing stuff like that. While your brother them play and the tomboys play football in front of your grandmama house, y'all selling candy and stuff, making candy up and stuff, playing Jack Stones. See, we ain't do this. So with my kids, since the generation changed, I had to put them in the band, all that kind of stuff. Track, keep the mind focused, grades. But y'all, focus on, since you said Kenneka never walked the hall, she had to walk to get upstairs. See, you can't say she ain't never did it, because she did it. She walked to get up there to the, what you thought they carried on her back? Kenneka hair. That look like a little girl laying on that little bed in the room where they showing her face like they don't took the wig out the girl head. They had it because y'all had so much stuff in the side of that girl hair. The weave on the head. Well, y'all, when people pass away, they're not gonna look the same. Y'all ain't even know that. She don't look like no, she ain't gonna look like Kenneka. I couldn't understand why we were looking at 4 different ways she was laying. Who did that? Who showed all them different pictures on her laying on her back, hair all on her face? Like, let's put the hair in her face. She was laying on the side. Mama said, Miss Teresa, I'm not mad at you, nothing like that. Well, what threw me off was you said, how was she laying? I ain't fussing at you. I got a lot of questions. Why did you ask them, how was she laying? What was important? Why was that an important question? Was she laying in a fetal position? What does it mean? See, y'all got a lot y'all can talk about. I mean, I want to ask Miss Teresa so many questions. I do. I want to ask Miss Teresa so many questions. If Kenneka, why did she ask that question? How was she laying? Was she in a fetal position? Is that's a question I wouldn't have never thought to ask that question, y'all. I would have never thought to ask that question. But everybody thought process is not the same. Kenneka is attacking the YouTubers to tell them, y'all, please still focus on what y'all need to focus on. Focus on me. Why are we looking at Kenneka rolled over on her back, y'all, in a freezer? And she was laying on her side. Why are we seeing? Now I heard that I don't know how true it is that the mom wanted her picture out there to let y'all see what was going on. Allegedly, that she wanted y'all to see her picture, how they said she was. But who is the cameraman that took who filming and taking y'all don't wonder who that was? Who filmed that? Kenneka, the way Kenneka was in the freezer. Who filmed that? If y'all gonna film, y'all gotta film right. That's where we are, y'all. If y'all want to fuss about something and you know all the answers, then you figured it out. Somebody know it, the real deal and the fake like a snake. Somebody know. Somebody know the truth. Somebody know whether or not why and how did this happen this way. I know what that boy, Monifa boyfriend, used to say. They're not around me. They're not around me. Something he used to say, her ex-boyfriend. I never will forget that boy used to say something like that. They're not around me. Y'all can't find me, or y'all not around me. And he was right there in Chicago, down the street. Why did we seen so many different videos? What y'all call it? Snippy? Even the boys with the red sweaters. They're not around me. What he be saying? They ain't not. They not around me. Something he said, and he was right down the street trying to act like he wasn't in Chicago. Why were y'all faking? Why? Wait a minute. Hold up. Because allegedly y'all was in another zone. Y'all was looking at something different. Didn't have nothing to do with the case. Y'all start making y'all own Kenneka Jenkins movie. I think somebody gonna slip. Somebody already done slip and told y'all what's going on. Yeah, but y'all don't know. Y'all won't believe it. If y'all want to, y'all trying to start an unnecessary argument. Tolliver, yeah, yeah. He used to say, "They're not around me." Some he used to be saying, "It's not around me." He used to say something, "They not around me," or "They're around me," or something right there. They put it on Tolliver boyfriend, Herman, that boy name. That was Tolliver. Suppose Tolliver had got shot because of stuff that y'all put out there. See, y'all were mixing the real with the fake with the real. Y'all made what happened to a girl in the freezer wasn't intended to happen to a girl in the freezer. They're not around me. Some of you said, they're not around me. So, y'all, instead of, ain't nobody said y'all got to like the mama. You ain't got back in the days. I ain't got no skeleton in my closet. Cause shoot, I was something else. I was the coolest player in the world. Player. Kept my phone book tight. A woman had to do what a woman had to do. And that ain't your business how a woman had to do. Just because you didn't do it that way. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay. Hate that. It's so much we can do with Kenneka Jenkins case. It's so much. It's so much. It's a thinking. You got to think. To think. Just think. So, I bet Kenneka will put up a fight. Whatever happened to Kenneka Jenkins, I bet she was whooping butts left and right. But not the we, y'all. Why y'all gonna show a picture of who took a picture of Kenneka like that? Laying down like that with her hair like that. And put one plait right there, like she had her hair sewed in. Why y'all take a picture like that and put it on the internet? Why what's the purpose of that picture? To show us. The picture of her laying down sleep. I'm gonna say sleep. With scratch mark on her mouth. Why? What's the purpose of that? What's the purpose of that? My stomach just growling. What's the purpose of that picture? Why did the police walk all back there and then walk back around? All on walk. Someone walked in the kitchen. Someone didn't even go back there. They were acting weird. See, that's what I'm saying. And then some of y'all, the people had suitcase with nothing in it. How you know what's in the suitcase? You touched the suitcase? You opened the suitcase? Like, why you saying that them clothes could be in there? How y'all know what was in the suitcase if you didn't open it? It was just so much witching, watching, slam, snippy, jam. It's so much going on. It was almost like we were making a movie and I got hurt. I wasn't even supposed to be in no freezer. I supposed to be in the movie. That what it sound like. If y'all want to talk about something, talk about that. Yeah, it seemed like it was almost like a movie, and I got hurt in the incident. Accidentally got hurt in the movie, and that wasn't supposed to happen that way, huh? Because if her kin people was at the hotel, how she get hurt? Good night, baby. I'm about to go too. I got hungry. I got hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. I don't even feel like cooking, but I do have apple and oranges. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. I just want to give you something to think about. Figure out what kind of thinker you are. Think about what kind of thinker you are. There's about 4 or 5 different kind of thinkers. We don't all don't think the same, y'all. Okay? Love y'all. Good night, morning, noon, good afternoon, good night, morning, noon, day. Out of here.